So I know in the past I've talked about the Studebaker's body a couple times beforehand. Well, just kind of talked about it, but I think I kind of want to do a video dedicated to it because I've been doing a bit of forensics, and I found out a couple cool things. Now, first thing I want to say, the guy who owned it, it looks like he did all of his own maintenance, all that shit. He died in the mid '80s, and he was in his 90s. I found paperwork in it. His name was, well, I wouldn't say his name, but it's just kind of funny. His name was Harry Wood. What was that? That was that Beavis and Butthead, Harry Sack. For some reason, I just find that so goddamn funny. The guy was named Harry Wood. Anyways, basically, he died in the mid '80s. He was actually a World War I vet. I looked him up. Just went on, sat in a barn for 30 years. And now I'm doing a couple things. I'm getting the brakes ready on it. Got pretty much, I actually do have rears now. I just got to put one line from there to there, get the wheel cylinder, get all this together, so that'll be good. So I'll have 4 working brakes. I'm going to try to get this thing to run okay. I'm going to drain the fuel system finally again. Try to just get all the rest of that old gas out. I want to do a bit of forensics on the body. So he did all of his own maintenance, and he painted this thing with a brush. So yeah. And I'd just like to show you a few repairs. Now, I got to tell you, unfortunately, this is a very solid truck, or a very solid car. There's not very much rust at all. But there is a little bit. Like, the rockers are totally solid, but that's kind of a norm for Studebakers. The rockers, there's like nothing for dirt to build up. So, like, the rest of the car rots out, and the rockers are still there for some reason. Anyways, rockers are still there, but I've just spent the last like half an hour chiseling Bondo out with a screwdriver and a hammer. And oh Jesus, this stuff is thick. This stuff is thick. It really built up. It like kind of broke out, flaked out when I originally bought it. It was sort of falling out. But man, fortunately this is the only, this and the fender are the only panels really affected by way too much Bondo. I'm still working on it, but I found a few kind of real interesting things under it. I found a bit of a lead repair, and it's kind of a bit curious, and I kind of broke through. I broke through here, and it looks like, I don't know, is that a bullet hole? I'm serious, is that a bullet hole? Yeah, this door is actually kind of foobarred, a bit mangled and foobarred, but I'd rather have a bit slightly mangled foobarred door instead of a one full of Bondo falling out, looking all wobbly and shitty. So yeah, it's a little mangled and smashed, but actually this door is like rust-free though. I could knock this out and hammer dolly shit like that, get all that out. Right here, you can see junk got stuck behind here and rusted that out. I don't know, the bullet hole, once I do probably somewhat paint it, I think I'm gonna, if that is a bullet hole, that might not, I think it is. I think I might try and preserve it, try to sort of smooth up the edges and shit, and put a little, just kind of keep it there and paint it with the bullet hole, and then sort of put a bit of maybe rust or something, I don't know, or silver. Now right here, this fender's pretty good, and yeah, you can tell this is a old repair, an old man repair. It brazed this piece right in here, and honestly, they didn't do the worst job brazing it in. But why do they have to friggin' build Bondo up a buckload? This stuff got thick. Yeah, and another thing, something weird about the metal, I think, well, there must have been like a lead repair, because look at the thickness of this must be a lead seam or lead repair or something, because just look at the thickness of how the metal gets really thick. That's like a 1/4 inch. And it's only that spot, so yeah, that's definitely where someone put some lead in. So yeah. I just find that super interesting. Yeah, you can see they painted it with a brush, and you can see where it's all like, you know, where there's like about run every like 2 inches. You can see all the cracks in the Bondo in the door. This is going to take forever, but once I do get this out, that's going to be fine. And then I'm hoping to put some paint stripper and see if I can remove a layer of paint and try to get down to some of the original paint, because there's some areas where like they didn't really prep it very well, like right there. That's original paint, and that doesn't look too bad. Just, you know, just for originality's sake, because this is a really nice original car. I know I'm sort of fucking it up with that, but well, I'm still putting the oil bath air cleaner on that. It still fits on that, so that's good. Anyways, yeah, and also I'm converting it to 12 volts. Actually, I just converted it to a positive ground too, so that's good. So I'm going to get an alternator today, and have to make up a bracket and stuff, and use some washers and shit like that, so I can get the alternator all working. Yeah. Now the other side, unfortunately. This side, pretty much I'm gonna patch this, chisel some Bondo out of those rockers. I'm hoping to see if I can get a new one of these, or maybe I'll just take all the plastic off and sort of just paint this silver. Because I think that might look good. I've seen them chrome, and they look really good chrome. Yeah, you can see some more of the original paint right here, and that just looks great. And then I'm also going to fix this sort of dent right here. Try to fix that out. Bumpers are actually in really good shape, so I'll just get a wire brush, sort of kind of clean off the rust. Put a bit of like wax on it, and shine it up. Bumpers are not bent up at all, like not at all. Right here, now there's a bit of you can see like some spot putty and stuff, but I went behind here, and it's actually, there's not any real rust back there. It looks like somebody filled the whole thing, like filled a whole big dent in spot putty, which kind of sucks. I think the same thing with this. I'm going to chisel all the plastic off and paint that, and it won't have the ribs and stuff, but it'll look better. Here there's some Bondo, and a bit of a rust hole. I think I'm gonna fix this. It looks like maybe someone tried to already. It's actually solid, and I got a feeling this was brazed. This was brazed actually, like the other repair. And there's a bit of a dent in this door, but luckily this door, you can see like all the really shitty brushwork on it, is not as bad as the other door. It's got some dents in it, and that's somebody's half-ass filled in. And then another minor rust hole. There's maybe just come up here, quick piece. Then here, pretty much same repair as the other side that the guy did on the other side. And pretty much that's pretty much everything wrong with the body on this. Oh, there's a bit of a dent on the roof. And I'll say on the roof, I'm gonna try to do paint stripper where it's really thick, but the roof, it's really not thick. And actually on the roof, it looks like it went on like not too bad when they brushed it on. There's no runs or anything, and it looks like it was put on thinner. But you can see all these sanding scratches, shit like that. Anyways, I'm just gonna try to get this thing look presentable. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, brain fart. Oh yeah, what I was gonna tell you is, I pulled the headliner out, and well, I was thinking, hey, there might be a mouse house on the headliner. No, there's like a whole fucking civilization. Like great leaders friggin' lived and died, and they just destroyed themselves. So much rat shit, it's not even funny. So I'm gonna be pulling the seats out, pulling all the rest of the carpet out, trying to get the rest of the headliner. But like I think I'm gonna bring back polio because of this fucking car. I bet that's where polio went all those years. And well, actually I guess vaccines, but whatever. Holy shit, it was so much shit in there. Yeah. So interior, I'm hoping to get really nice. This green, me and my mom really like this green, and we kind of want to go with this in the interior. And so basically, this is the original interior stuff. I don't know why the back half is green. I really don't. But it's really comfy and nice. And this is in good shape, but the rest of it's all torn up. So thinking we put new cushion and stuff, and then we just rewrap it in this same sort of material, same sort of leather, and make it all nice. And then we'll get carpeting and stuff like that. We'll make door panels. Obviously, we gotta clean up our ashtrays. I mean, what's a car without ashtrays? And yeah, and it should be pretty good. Oh, and there's another thing I want to tell you guys. Somebody painted this thing with a brush, but look how thorough they were. They painted the door jambs. They painted the engine bay. They painted all the way to the firewall. And it like doesn't even look. They did not miss a spot. And somehow in the engine bay, there's not any overspray or anything, or overpaint, I'll say. I can't believe that. I guess there's a bit of overpaint, but it's like they were really careful when they did it. Honestly, I don't think this guy did. I think this guy's wife did it, because like most men, especially guy in his age, are not going to be that thorough. And I mean, like my mom's a better painter than I am with a brush. I'll say that. I'm just gonna say, I bet the guy's wife painted this thing and not the guy. I don't know, I'm gonna get sued. But just men aren't really as coordinated enough to do this good of a job. Anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.